family, I'm back. I just wanted to follow up on the last podcast. In the last podcast, what I did was I spoke about what hypnosis is, what it isn't, and what the difference is between hypnotherapy and just regular stage hypnotism, which is pretty much just entertainment. Just a brief recap of what we talked about and differentiating between hypnosis, hypnotherapy, and what beyond hypnosis actually is and what I do in my practice. And just to recap a little bit about that, we talked about how stage hypnotism is really just all about fun. It's all kind of like being in a magic show, if you will. You are a participant, and people love to participate and clown on the stage, and so that's mostly what that's about. Hypnosis is just the heightened attention or narrowed focus on one thing at a time. And so we use that natural state of hypnosis to increase learning, to tap into the subconscious mind so that we can make changes in our lives. And so basically, there are two different things. There's the entertainment side of it where it's just fun, and then there is that part where we can use it to live our lives to the fullest, to be the people that we truly want to be, that we were meant to be, to get beyond any blocks that are in the way that keep us from really achieving who we want to be. But this time, I really want to hone in on the 7 attitudes that can get in the way of your ultimate success in utilizing hypnosis with hypnotherapy. Now, by starting at the top of the 7 attitudes that prevent successful outcomes in hypnotherapy, the bet you can't make me. Just like anything else, you have to believe. You have free will, and nobody can hypnotize you against your will. Whatever goes into your consciousness, you have to allow it by agreeing to it. That's just how powerful you are, and it's important for you to realize that. So if you want to challenge your hypnotherapist, and you're thinking, I bet you can't hypnotize me, guess what? You're right. On to number 2. I'm too smart. See, a lot of people believe that being hypnotized means that you're not quite intelligent, that less intelligent people are easily hypnotized. Well, actually, the opposite is true. People of higher intelligence tend to have more vivid imaginations and thus are able to reap the benefits of hypnotherapy. Hypnotherapy is all about that creative mind, and that takes an intelligent person to do that. Number 3, the control freak. Now, certainly everybody wants to feel safe, and so we all want to have some sort of control in our lives, right? Some people are afraid that they're going to get stuck in hypnosis. Some people are afraid that a hypnotist is going to make them do something silly like bark like a dog, or I hear people quack like a duck. All kinds of concerns that somebody's going to take over their lives. But there's nothing to worry about here. Again, you can't get stuck, and you cannot do anything against your will. In fact, during a hypnosis session, you can get up at any time you like. You can stop the whole thing in midstream if you want to. But the thing about it is that you're going to feel so wonderful. That is, if you are allowing it, you're going to be so relaxed and so comfortable that you don't want to. You want to continue on and enjoy this beautiful mental vacation. So number 4, there is the overanalytical. Some people are so watchful and they're second guessing. This is very similar to our last one. It's about being in control. They're worried that something could happen, and they're so busy trying to figure out how it works that they're working too hard. And they're worrying about whether they can do it right. or whether the hypnotist is doing it right. Now, certainly if you want to study hypnotherapy, you can go to school to do that. But if you have shown up in someone's office, a professional who's ready and willing and has been thoroughly trained to support you in reaching your goals, just allow them to do so. You wouldn't step into your doctor's office and try to second guess what they are trying to support you in doing. You haven't gone to medical school. You know nothing about pharmacological or herbalism. Unless you do, well then you need to be doing it for yourself. But if you stepped in to a professional's office and you are actually handing over well-earned monies and investing in yourself, just allow and let go. Enjoy the process, in fact. On to number 5, the perfectionist. Some people try too hard to do it right. There's some personalities that are so deeply engrossed in wanting to please and to do things right and to be perfect because they're so afraid of being judged for being wrong or looking bad. Well, if you're working too hard, then you're doing it wrong. You're feeling stressed, and you're defeating the entire purpose of relaxation. So perfectionists out there, just let it go. Let it go. There's nothing that you can do wrong, but try too hard. Number 6, the fuzzy. Now, when you come into a hypnotherapist's office, you must have a very clear idea of what you want. What are you there for? You need some sort of change in your life, otherwise you wouldn't have reached out in the first place. So you need to have a clear idea of what that outcome is going to be. I'm always so surprised at how many people I ask. They step into my office, so what is it that you've come to me for? How can I help you? And a lot of people say, I don't know. They know that they want something different from what they have, but they just haven't pinpointed it. Well, here's a clue. What is the polar opposite of what it is that you don't want? Well, that will identify what it is that you do want. It's just as simple as that. So, another part of that is that if you don't have any motivation, there's nothing driving you, no desire to do something else or experience something new, well, you're not going to be successful. Simply because the root of all goal reaching, achievement, the root of all of that is a strong desire. Even here on the planet, when after creation, when animals and human beings, began to adapt to their surroundings, began to learn and develop tools in order to do things better, to survive better, to reach the higher leaves, that animal that was a proto-giraffe, wanted to reach those higher leaves. So over time, he developed a longer neck so that he could do so. So the root of all of that is desire. Feel comfortable with desiring, because that's what we're here to do. We're here to desire something different, to achieve that, to experience that, and then outgrow that, and then desire something else and start the process all over again. That's the joy of life. Let's move on to number 7. The do it for me. Now, this is the person who has decided that other people need to do everything for them. There's a degree of learned helplessness here, and it doesn't matter where it comes from or how it developed. It doesn't even matter. Let that go. Hypnotherapy it's a training field to help you with your imaging, with your creation of your own life, with your ability to utilize that law of attraction throughout the rest of your life forever. So take advantage of that training and that learning. You're going to learn visualization skills. You're going to learn how to relax your body and distress. You're going to learn so many things about yourself and your mind. Fully engage in it and learn. Another component of the do it for me is the people who are just looking for a new thrill and they want someone to do something for them or to them. In other words, they're looking for a magic show. They want to be zapped and have somebody take everything away from them. Well, for me, again, with this, I'm not going to take anything away from you because that is a direct assault on your free will. And that's against the law. I'm not about breaking any laws and getting anybody's way of reaching their full potential. That's not my place. My place is to work with you as a partner to help you to reach your goals, to empower you so that you will be able to do it on your own. Not to string you along so that you can keep coming back to me for many, many years to come. No, this is a powerful tool that's very misunderstood and it's very underused. So take advantage, learn, and run with it on your own. So I hope you learned a great deal about hypnotherapy, that I've dispelled all the myths that you've ever had about hypnosis, hypnotherapy. You won't be quacking like a duck. You won't be barking like a dog, unless that's what you truly want to do. So reach out to a hypnotherapist in your area, set up an appointment, and see if you develop some rapport with them. It's something that I think everybody can benefit from. It's just like meditation, only it's a guided meditation with the use of powerful tools that work with your subconscious mind, dislodging, uprooting old beliefs that stand in the way of your success, old fears and ideas about yourself. These wonderful tools help you to actually tap into the subconscious mind and utilize the law of attraction to reach your goals with ease and grace. So reach out to a local hypnotherapist, and if you don't have one nearby, you can always reach me at beyondhypnosis.org. I also offer virtual sessions, so lots of tools for you. I wish you much success, and I thank you so much for watching. Peace and blessings. Until next time, get your head together first